Hello there, this is Lame Old Ben, and here's more Alan Wake, and I'm gonna be extra lame just because I can barely do this on normal, and I know it's lame to play easy, but let's play episode 3 regardless. I just want to be able to win, so yep. So, on the run, I guess we're doing.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good.
Poor Rose. I mean, everyone else is getting taken over too,
How
but
the
she's
hell did
actually
she get her
nice.
hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff.
The station of
Let's make
doom.
this quick, huh?
Alright.
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Anything more about that? Oh, wait. I didn't notice that. Just a second, you guys. Stay
Yeah,
put.
how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky.
Yep.
But it would take a tornado to lift something like that.
How are you talking to me that clearly this far away? Are you telepathic? But there was a thermos there. It is mine now.
Come on,
I didn't
mister.
just say it, I
I'll take you
declared
to
it.
Rose's trailer.
Right. Thank you so much.
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook store. The Scratching Hag. Comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane
Poor
before
little
they
birds.
both died,
Those aren't
and she
even
had some
possessed.
kind of a breakdown.
It's like, why even bat them away from there? That dude's a jerk. I mean, the possessed crows later, those aren't cool. It's not their fault they are, but it's still like, yeah, you know.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Do you want more information or what? Oh, there's a thermos over there as well. Let's see, can we look around elsewhere? Before we do this, it's gonna be cutscene time, probably right then. Actually, no, it will be. I watched Veritas 399's play of it, So yeah, looking around, I didn't notice seeing that much, although I space out at times, so it's difficult to see for sure all the things. It's always good to look around yourself, even if it's like, sometimes it's easier to notice faults when you're playing on your own kind of thing, but it's also, or like when watching others play, I mean the other way around. So do I need to talk to you any bit more? Okay. Alright, this will be it then, I guess. Cutscene time.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose,
She
you have my
sounds like she
manuscript?
needs coffee.
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Yeah.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, what's... Oh,
It's probably Ruthlin.
What?
Extra spice in the
Wha-
coffee, right? Question is, would she have used that if she wasn't possessed? And it's like, yay, I've captured my favorite author. Time to write your book. No, that'd be misery,
It's
wouldn't
coming
it?
for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
Sure you do.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Okay, okay. Whoa.
Back to work, boy.
And here's where Twinkle Twinkle Little Star starts to play, right?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right.
Let's see,
She
apart from
promises
Alan
me
Wake's
I can
books,
save Alice this way. She knows more of this
can't
than I
read
do.
that one very
About
well.
the complex incantation I'm attempting. About
Oh,
this
well.
place. She's worked with another writer under
The
similar
Human
circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's
Farewell
turning into
to
a horror
Sanity.
story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Something. I think the letters might be reversed. And no, I can't. Okay. Let's see, nothing else there, right? It's just the fake him talking or the future him talking or something like that. There was
Rose
a
took a
thermos.
day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free. Milk and sugar on the counter there. Would you like to hear today's specials? Thank you.
So
Have
what's
a nice day. Come back soon.
cooking with corn? 72 tasty recipes. Subdue. Leave the trailer. Okay. Yep. Well,
Barry was
hopefully
out of it. It was way too heavy to carry.
Alan Wake. What's that one?
you're right. I deserve more.
Return to Cinder.
I'm
All right,
so
well-
handsome.
No. Less of that. Okay. Running now. And oh look, a manuscript.
My
of doom.
gun and flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible.
Let's see. Randolph calls the
Mr.
police
Randolph
because
liked
he's a jerk.
Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours. way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Dun, dun, dun. Function F5.
There was no time to waste.
Time to run from the cops, but yep, there's her room with all his pictures. It's like, I don't know, she probably kept the sleeping agent there for if he ever visited anyway. But who knows? She could just have difficulty going to sleep. I know I have to take like sleeping pills, but I just take ones from like Dollar General. The relaxing one seems to work fairly well. But yeah, that's kind of like, would it be like Misery if she was in control of herself still? Or would it just be, I don't know. But I think it is supposed to be like a reference to Misery, just not entirely going that direction. Hopefully that's not a necromorph. Those things... Oh crap, there's the jerk there. And let's see here. The broken down car, welcome to Jalopy Land. But yeah, if I ever can afford a car, it's probably going to be a piece of crap too. That mailbox is light-ish. I thought it was highlighted almost. Getting a light would be neat if they had one here. But I'm just going through all the things before we end up having to run from the coppers. Alright, let's get this over with, I guess. Come on. Here's the jerk over here.
Oh, you're gonna get it now.
Why?
God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Slane!
My word. What a bunch of jerks. Alright, I'm gonna go find a stopping point, which would be like one of the save...
I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
Yeah, he doesn't care about the manager dude. And that guy is super presumptuous. It's like, what did you do to her?
But there was no way I'd miss my
like, nothing, dude. He's been asleep the entire time. Let's see. I'm toggling shift to see if it can reduce the loss of stamina. Doesn't seem to be. Will it matter, though, if I just press jog like this? Alright. Having to go under here, I saw that was the way to go. But saving the sprint for right about here.
Stop running!
No! Why would I stop running? You guys fire without thinking. Bunch of jerks. Good thing I'm immortal.
Damn!
He's running. Shoot him in the back. Cowards. In a video game, of course. This is a video game. But it is kind of like... There was a law made because of police shooting people in the back. That it's like, no. But it still happens. I know, like, when I lived in Brooklyn Park, that also happened then, too. I don't remember the exact details, but it's like a guy turned to walk away and the cop was just like, you're resisting or something, and just fired. And it's like, dude, what the heck?
Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Yeah, here's another manuscript. Come on. Let's see. Function F5. Let's see here if it actually... Dark present sleeps.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Wow. Alright. Function F5, back to the running again. Helicopter of doom time, right? Extra crunchy. It's like Isaac Clarke at the Lunar Transitway. Yeah, let's not stick around to find out what the heck that was. Alright, checkpoint reached. I am calling it here. There's still a fair bit more running to do, but it's like, yeah, let's take a break. Anyway, take care everyone, and try again to not go crazy. I know, it can be difficult. But, you know, what else is there to do?